All right, guys, so we have some very interesting news for a couple of reasons coming out of Washington, D.C., Congress more specifically, as Nancy Pelosi and Biden's sister have both tested positive for COVID-19. Now, this is a big deal, again, like I said, for a couple of reasons. And I'm going to talk about the first reason here, the obvious reason, is that Nancy Pelosi, who's a Democrat who has lectured everybody about how, you should social distance, you should do this, you should do that, and basically call anybody that didn't agree with the Democrats super spreaders, right, has now caught the virus. Now, this lady is 80-some years old, okay? I believe that she's fully vaccinated, but when you're that old, if you catch this virus, yeah, obviously it's a big deal, right? It's something that you should be concerned about, and you should be especially concerned considering how Nancy Pelosi just a couple days ago, Tuesday to be exact, was actually playing the role of super spreader doing the White House event with Obama, in which she was seen multiple times kissing Joe Biden and even putting Obama's hand on her mouth. Take a look. Yeah, so as you can see there, Nancy Pelosi was playing the role of super spreader. Now, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong, guys. I like seeing us go back to normal, right? I like seeing people go back to normal, no masks, just, doing their own thing. I like seeing it. I just find it weird, right? How the Democrats, the same people who were so gung-ho about social distancing and all these rules and stuff, just how easily they've transitioned back into normal life, as if they've been doing that the whole time, except behind closed doors, which we know they've been doing that the whole time because they have been some of the main people in Washington testing positive for COVID. I mean, Jen Psaki, the press secretary, has tested positive for COVID like 3 or 4 times now. Okay, so again, I just find it fascinating how easily and willing the Democrats are to swap spit and spread germs amongst each other after, claiming to be germaphobes for the last 2 years. Okay? But with that being said, the big deal about that clip is the fact that she did kiss Joe Biden, okay, who's the president of the United States, and it is likely that, Nancy may have had COVID at the time in which she kissed Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, just like Nancy Pelosi, is up there in age, and if Joe Biden gets COVID, just like Nancy Pelosi gets COVID, that's a big deal because he is older, right? So with that being said, this isn't necessarily a very good look for the Democrats with Nancy Pelosi getting COVID. It's almost like it's only a matter of time before the big guy, Joe, gets it, okay? And again, at that point, if Joe gets it, people are going to be holding their breath because he is the president of the United States and he is up there in age. So with that being said, let's read a little bit more about this. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and President Joe Biden's sister became the latest Washington figures to test positive for COVID-19. Announcements that came Thursday after 2 cabinet officials and others tested positive the day before. Pelosi, who is asymptomatic, tested positive on Thursday, will quarantine, her spokesperson announced. Quote, the speaker is fully vaccinated and boosted and is thankful for the robust protection the vaccine has provided, said spokesman Drew Hamill. Pelosi attended crowded events at the White House Tuesday and Wednesday at which Biden spoke. The White House said Biden's interaction with Pelosi did not meet the Center for Disease Control and Prevention's definition of being in close contact. Bro, what? What? Like, bro, they're literally kissing. They're kissing. And the CDC has said, this don't meet the definition of close contact. Well, what is close contact? Do they have to be having sex? right? In order for there to be close contact, because I mean, if you look at this photo, I mean, this is all types of close contact. This, by definition, is close contact. If I looked up close contact in a dictionary and I saw this picture, that would be an accurate portrayal of what close contact is. If this is not close contact, I don't know what close contact is. Okay, wow. I mean, anything to try to make it look like, hey, Biden's responsible and that, hey, he don't need to quarantine and this, that, and the other. Because again, if Biden was to get the virus, that would be a big deal. Biden was last tested Wednesday as part of his regular testing regime and tested negative, according to the White House. Pelosi is the 8th member of Congress to test positive this week. All of the members were fully vaccinated and boosted. Following Pelosi's diagnosis, a planned trip by lawmakers to Asia that the speaker was to lead has been postponed. Valerie Biden Owens tested positive on Wednesday after experiencing mild symptoms, her publisher said in a statement. Owens had not been in close contact with the president or first lady, the publisher said. Okay, so this line right here about Pelosi's planned trip to Asia is very interesting because before this, China actually warned the U.S. that if Pelosi visited Taiwan, there would be some problems, right? That China was going to be pissed. So I find it to be a very strange coinky-dink here that Pelosi is testing positive after China said, if you pull up to Taiwan, we're going to have some issues, okay? Again, a very strange coincidence. So let's read about this. China warned on Thursday it would take strong measures if U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan and said such a visit would severely impact Chinese-U.S. relations. Following media reports, she would go next week. China considers democratically ruled Taiwan its own territory, and the subject is a constant source of friction between Beijing and Washington, especially given strong U.S. military and political support for the island. The possible visit has not been confirmed by Pelosi's office or Taiwan's government, but some Japanese and Taiwanese media reported it would take place after she visits Japan this weekend. Chinese Foreign Minister spokesperson Zhao Lijian told reporters that Beijing firmly opposed all forms of official interactions between the United States and Taiwan, and Washington should cancel the trip. The consequence of any visit would be borne by the United States, he added, without giving details. Okay, so basically, what's going on here is that Nancy Pelosi, coincidentally, tested positive for COVID after China was like, yo, don't pull up to Taiwan. Don't pull up our territory. Don't pull up on our land, okay? And in my opinion, I'm not going to say that the test is fake, right? I'm not going to say that she actually didn't test positive for COVID, because maybe she did. But at the same time, I got a whole lot of questions about the timing here, okay? The timing is very coincidental because we all know that the Biden administration has tiptoed around China when it comes to Taiwan, okay? I remember a story in which the Biden White House was actually freaking out when they had colored a map that implied that Taiwan was independent, not a part of China, okay? And the Biden administration freaked out about it, right? They was mad because they thought it might upset China, right? So this isn't the first time that we've seen the Biden administration tiptoe around China when it comes to Taiwan, okay? So, hey, I'm just saying, there could be some theories out here in regards to the timing of this. But with that being said, we won't really know until Pelosi actually goes to Asia, right? And if she actually visits Taiwan when she makes that trip, like the Japanese and Taiwan media have been speculating that she would visit Taiwan, okay? And if she does visit Taiwan, then we know that, okay, well, hey, there wasn't no buffoonery going on here. But if she doesn't make the trip, if she decides not to actually ever do the trip, or if she goes and, she doesn't visit Taiwan, then I think there could be some reason to believe here that maybe the timing of this may have something to do with the fact that China basically gave a warning saying, hey, don't pull up to our territory. But who knows? Again, I just find this to be mighty strange. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.